You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Brown.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court?
I did.
What's going on?
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a minute, I got hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years old
He's
now?
10 years old now. She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. I take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams. Nothing wrong with that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
That would be fine, and I agree with that, ma'am.
All right, everyone, let's look at another tough child support case. Mr. Brown explains that his ex left him to raise their 10-year-old son alone while she focused on her career. He's asking for financial help for all the years he's been the only one taking care of their child. The judge listens carefully, understanding how hard this has been for Mr. Brown. The judge reminds everyone that while it's important to follow your dreams, the mother still has a responsibility to help care for their child. Mr. Brown talks about the challenges of balancing work, parenting, and even trying to get more education. Now, a serious but fair discussion is about to begin. Let's see how it plays out.
Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
Well,
what you
if
mean
she
by that,
doesn't want
sir?
to be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by her paying child support?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all he looks for is money.
Well, if he would
Okay,
like to play baseball,
it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
and our child has dreams.
He needs to get a job and stop trying to depend on
no,
me.
what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations, because this child has been with him for a long time, and to go without any sort of financial assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way, and I don't know what he's been doing with it, because I make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year.
$85,000
She hasn't given
a year,
you any
and I've
money,
been-
sir?
Not too much, and really,
Not too-
the thing is,
This dude is lying. This
thing
dude is
is-
lying.
Excuse me, I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well,
at
the
a
thing
time.
is, well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a minute, what kind of, ma'am,
Well,
please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
Mr. Brown shares his story. He's been raising their son on his own for 10 years, taking on both the mother and father's roles. He talks about how tough it's been to support his son while also working on his own education and career. Mr. Brown feels his ex, who makes over $85,000 a year as an esthetician, should contribute financially. He's not asking for much, just help with things like food and activities like go-karts and video games. The judge listens carefully, recognizing all the sacrifices Mr. Brown has made. He also mentions that his son often asks where his mother is, making the situation even more emotional. There's a lot of tension as Mr. Brown asks for fairness.
Taking care of people's eyelashes. She makes pretty good money at it. Actually, she's good at her job.
And
I
she
would
worked
give her
hard
that.
for it too.
However,
Ma'am.
diapers and
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
and our 10-year-old is a grown boy, and He has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do it as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business. Is very hard, and
I imagine so.
It is.
I imagine so. What type of expenses does your son have?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things to spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He likes go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear all of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does. And like he said, I've been throwing money their way.
Every now and then, it hasn't been consistent.
It's not very
And
consistent.
it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Does he have a job? Can you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or not, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he is raising you all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're going to make that change.
According to him, though, right?
I want to see you do the same. After I finish with these calculations.
Ex-partner doesn't seem very understanding. She says she sent some money, but admits it hasn't been regular. She questions why Mr. Brown hasn't gotten a job and accuses him of depending on her. The judge immediately steps in, pointing out that Mr. Brown has been the main caregiver and that her irregular payments aren't enough. The tension rises as the ex-partner's dismissive attitude becomes clear. She even suggests Mr. Brown should get a job, ignoring that he's been raising their son full-time. The judge reminds her that raising a child takes more than occasional money. It requires consistent support and involvement. The ex-partner's refusal to take responsibility is obvious, and the judge isn't letting it go.
So, who carries health insurance?
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it? Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry health insurance for
all the
the
information?
ma'am?
Well, see,
You know,
that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with in
Very
talking
rough.
to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives, and why she doesn't want to come around, why she doesn't be involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern. That is a
teachers
legitimate
wanna know
concern.
where his mother
Sir,
is.
Who pays health insurance for the
Well, the
child?
health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So he doesn't have any health
He has no
insurance
health
coverage right
no.
now.
He has no health insurance.
Do it, please.
So we're going to fix that right now. So according to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage, so you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child. Okay, and I'm going to order you do that within 30 days. That's what you're going to have to do. I have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4. Okay, so giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78. And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork that you pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support.